Hi guys, welcome into Niner Fifth Radio's post game show. I'm your host Jaymie. Here to talk about this 49ers Seahawks game. Um, go through some of the post game stuff. Um, yeah, so that was a game. Um, I don't know how else to really describe it, but yeah, it was not great. Um, Alrighty. So before we get into all of that, do have some advertisement stuff to go through if you guys real quick before we get started. So if you guys don't mind watching through the ads, and then yeah, we'll come back and we'll talk about the game. We'll go through the box score, talk a little bit about the game, and then we'll go from there. Alrighty, guys. Ready? Here we go.
To you by shop49ers.com, the official online store of the 49ers. Use our affiliate link in the description to get the latest official Niner gear, save 10%, as well as help out this show. By SeatGiant.com. Use the promo code NinerFaithfulRadio at SeatGiant.com to save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out this show. Sponsored by Power Brand Systems. Need help getting new customers for your business? Let Power Brand Systems help you grow with their powerful tools. Visit powerbrandsystems.com/Niner Faithful Radio for more info. If you like our content and would like to support the show, consider leaving us a tip in our tip jar at ninerfaithfulradio.us/tip jar. Join our exclusive membership community where you get exclusive NFR content not available anywhere else. Join our exclusive chat, 20% off of all non-sale For the Faithful by the Faithful gear, and much more. Visit portal.ninerfaithfulradio.us/login to join.
For the Faithful by the Faithful Season 4 apparel is finally here. To see this year's designs and also save 20% off of Season 1 through 3 designs, go to ninerfaithfulradio.com/shop.
Tune in every Monday to watch Jason react to the highlights of last week's game. Follow us on social media at Niner Faithful Radio on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and TikTok, and at Niner Faithful R on X.
Alrighty, guys. Also, if you guys are watching on YouTube, try to comment. There might be some glitch for whatever reason it's not showing. But if you guys happen to be watching on YouTube, let me know if it's working for you guys. I see it up on my screen. I'm just not sure. All right. So I have the box score right here. Niners lost 20-17. Basically let Geno Smith do his thing, get him down the field. I got very nervous when the Seattle got their ball back, but yeah, all right. So before we do that, we have a couple comments. Niners did not play their best from Christine. Agreed. I do agree. This team this year is very, very, I don't know how to describe it, but there is something very off with the team this year, and I can't put it into words. So I don't really know. Christine also has another comment. At least the Bills won. I'm assuming meant in your face, KC. Agreed. I mean, hey, Kansas City loses. That's all that matters. Makes me happy. Yeah. So Niners lost pretty bad. Not well. Like it was just a weird. It was a very weird game. I will say that. Like, I don't know how else to really like go into too much depth about it, but it's just like they had moments where they played really well. Like they got the stop, and like late in the fourth quarter, the Seattle had the ball like 4 minutes left or something like that, and um they got him off the field, um and it made it work. And so I don't know, man. It's just very, very weird thing. Let's see. So I meant to say, and yeah, we missed you, Kittle. Agreed. Did miss Kittle a little bit. The offense still looks not great. Brock tried his best, but even he had some weird throws and stuff. And then the only guy on offense that was doing anything was freaking Jawan Jennings, man. That was the only positive of this whole game. Is Jawan is is insane. And so yeah, I don't know, man. It's just a very, very weird. Hold on, putting this on. Do not disturb real quick. Very weird thing because like, and that's like Purdy's go-to guy. So of course Seattle's gonna be able to adjust and get to him, and stuff. And so let's just have this be. Can we just look at? Do we have to team stats? Back school. Yeah, we'll just look at it this way. There's a way I could just show the Niners, but I forgot how to do it. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a weird, very weird. It's a weird game. Offense looked like lethargic, couldn't do anything. Christian McCaffrey got a couple good runs, but like most of the time he was getting stopped like pretty quickly. So there's that, and when Mason would come in, he would get some good runs, which is good, but then like Kyle would not leave him out, and I just like mix in Mason a little bit. Like Mason had no runs, and they keep trying to do end arounds with Debo, and it's not working. It hasn't worked for a very long time. So they really need to stop doing end arounds because every time they do that with Debo, the team knows what's happening. But yeah, Juwan is the only one that's like been this year that's been pretty consistent on offense, and so I don't know what is going on. But this I don't know if this last Super Bowl loss really, really, really knocked the team's morale and like just dragged them down, which is it's very possible because I felt like they should have won, and they should have won that game if like there's something up with this team. I don't know what it is, but and Kyle tried to get like to like challenge a couple plays, which like some of it, yes, like I get it, but like I don't know. It's just been a mess, guys. This whole season's been kind of a mess. And then defense, like they didn't call a blitz really, like all again, they just kept rushing with 4, almost getting there. But like the last drive, man, just freaking letting Geno Smith go. Like I don't get it. I don't get the defensive play calls. It's kind of a disaster. Yeah, because like, and he was barely getting the ball out right on time, just barely, and then freaking just like let him the last play, just let him freaking run in from like 10 yards out. It was just it's crazy. He had plenty of space because they had a huge hole opening and was able to get through out of the pocket and run straight in there. It was ridiculous. And Metcalf did his thing. Jackson Smith, Nagiba did his thing too. You know, I don't know. Like, and Purdy still looks weird. I don't know if this is just like, I don't know what it is. I really don't. Like, I don't get it. This team looks like a shell of itself, like from last year, and like I know we've had a ton of injuries this year, so like I'm not like oblivious to that, but it's just weird. It's a very weird thing. So yeah, I really don't know, guys. It's just kind of this game is kind of a mess. It just kind of highlighted the whole problems that that the Niners were having. So it's just sad, you know, because this team has so much talent, and it's just weird that they just keep shooting themselves in the foot. Special teams had a muff punt again. It luckily got out of bounds because freaking Jordan Mason like I think, made sure it was going. I don't know if he touched it. I can't remember if he touched it or not, but he was following it and it got out of bounds. So the Niners got lucky. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's this team is so weird this year. I don't understand it. There's, I don't know if our guys are just getting too old and hold on one second, guys. Getting too old, but um, and they just can't do it, and we have too many serious injuries, and we just haven't had a chance to reload. I don't know. I really hope next season that we get I don't know, start off a lot better. Divide, like, I know Debo's there. I think it was Debo interviewed a player for about last season. He said the vibes were really great right off the bat, and it's not been that way this year. And so it's just, and you can tell, you can feel it. This team is just, they play defeated, like, not defeated. That's not the right word, but like they can't. They play like on a fringe. I don't even know how to explain it, but like just like they play, it's just weird, and the penalties are ridiculous, and it's just been a mess, man. I don't know. I don't know what else to really say. I know the guys on Tuesday are going to go more in depth in this game. I mean, Cal should definitely mix up the running more. Like, throw in Jordan Mason. Jordan Mason looked great right off the bat. I don't know why he only got freaking 2 carries, as you can see right here. Right here. So, like, I don't know why he didn't get more carries. Even throwing Garindo in there a little bit could help shape up the speed and take some pressure off of McCaffrey. But I don't know. And like I get it. We missed McCaffrey, and he's like, he's not looked horrific, but he's definitely not 100%. And he broke a couple of first down plays, which is good, but he's still not 100%. You could tell. So like I don't know. I really don't know what's gonna happen the rest of the season. We're 5-5 now. I think we're last place in the division now. I don't know if this team is staying in the playoffs unless they sneak in. So we'll just have to see. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have any comments. I can't go on too much for this game. I get so mad when we play the Seahawks. It just frustrates me. They're very frustrating. This team can't stop the run. Giving up pass play, it's ridiculous. I don't know. And like I'm not saying like I don't know. This team has just too much talent to look like this. I think that's what the frustrating thing is. We know how talented this team is and how well they can play. And it's just become more and more frustrating watching this team like feels like wasting talent away. So yeah, I don't know. I can't wait till we get Drake Greenlaw back because these linebackers are struggling hard. Fred Warner needs his number 2 back desperately because freaking the other two can't do it. So yeah, we'll see what ends up happening. Yeah, I don't know, guys. It's gonna be rough, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We play Green Bay next week, which is that's gonna be a game. So yeah, I don't know, guys. It's just gonna be a mess. Sorry. So yeah, I mean that's really it. I mean, Purdy 21 to 28, 159 yards. He didn't even cross 200. 5.7 average, 1 touchdown, 1 interception that was tipped. So it's like that is what it is. McCaffrey 19 carries, 79 yards. See, like 19, 5, 2, and 1. You could split out 10, give a couple here. Give a couple here, give a couple here. But, you know, Mason 2 for 13. Debo had an end around that went nowhere, obviously. Juwan, the only positive thing about this whole game, 10 receptions out of 11 targets, 91 yards, 1 touchdown. McCaffrey does pretty good in the passing game, 4 for 27. Debo, 4 for 22. Yushchuk, 2 for 12. Eric Serbert, 1 for 7. And Ricky Pearsall didn't have any. Didn't get any this game. There's no fumbles. Nick Bosa went out near the end. This is the defensive stuff if you want to look at this. Solo tackles, all that fun stuff. But trying to think what else. Nick Bosa went out. I think his hip is still bothering him, so that's probably going to linger the rest of the season. Though he didn't look that bad. I don't know. I didn't see when he went out. I was in the other room, so I didn't really see. So I don't know, man. Thomas Lawrence is here. He has a comment. We need Salah back, blowing too many leads. Yes, I actually, if it's possible, I wouldn't mind getting Salah back next season. I think Salah gets this defense better than the guys that we've replaced him, except for I'm blanking on his name, D'Amico. But it's just gonna be. I hope we get him back because I feel like there's something slightly off always about the defense, and I think Salah would be able to do the best of it. Maybe, I don't know. It's just gonna depend, but we're gonna. I don't know. I'm glad that we have hit on some of our draft pick last year. I think Renato Green and Mufasa Malik is like they seem to be pretty solid. So like I'm cool with that. I'm glad that we are hitting a little bit, but I would not be surprised. I don't know. Like this draft class is gonna be next year is gonna be interesting because I can see us either going either heavy offense or heavy defense because I feel like we for offense some of our skill position guys are getting older, so I think we need to start reintegrating younger players into it. And the same can be said for defense too. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting when that all happens. But yeah, this game was not defensively was not called well. It was kind of a disaster. So we'll have to see. Hopefully we'll get in trouble with that. So we'll just kind of go from there. But yeah. Anything else you guys want to talk about before I let you guys go? I can't ramble on too much about this. It just irritates me. This game was a disaster, and like I know we've been banged up, but like I've said, this team is too much talent to be doing this, to be having to deal with this. So I don't know. Got to score touchdowns in the red zone rather than kicking field goals. Agreed. That is also, I don't understand why that's a thing. This year we were really solid last year. I don't know why it keeps becoming a problem, but it is what it is. So we'll have to see what ends up happening. But yeah, no, that's ridiculous. We'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, we will go from there. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you guys next week for Green Bay. That's going to be an interesting game. And we'll just kind of go from there, guys. Alrighty. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And as always,